6.5 down, 5.5 down, 9 forward. Good.
A Shop for Killers. Episode 5 begins with a flashback. Bae Jung-min approaches Jinman for the ad he put up looking for a part-timer. At present, Gian wakes up tied to a chair. Jung-min is on the phone with someone, telling them that he will transfer access to the shopping mall soon. The person on the other end tells him to kill Gian, which takes him off guard. He points the gun at Gian, who asks him about why he locked her in the basement all those years ago. He says he wanted to see if she was really mute or not. Jung-min then begins to tell his story. He starts by telling her about something called Babylon. A flashback shows Jung-min talking to a friend about a website he found selling guns. He hacked it, but the site was taken back in 5 minutes, which made him curious. When they reach their home, they find 2 men inside their apartment. One of them asks Jung-min if he was the one who hacked Help. The other man knocks both the boys out. Later, both the boys are made to prove their hacking talent under duress. Jung-min succeeds first, and his friend ends up getting shot in the head. The older man then shows Jung-min pictures of Jinman and Gian. The scene skips to Jung-min working for Jinman in his warehouse. He uses a pen with a camera in it to record everything he sees, but he hasn't found anything substantial yet. He gets a text saying he has 1 day left, so he makes an excuse to use the toilet inside the house. When he tries to enter another room, Jinman's voice comes through a speaker, asking him what he's looking for. Jinman enters the house then and tells him the speaker was added for convenience. He then asks Jung-min if he can repair Jinman's computer. Jung-min agrees. Jung-min says he will do it for free, as he used to be Jian's close friend from 2nd grade. Jinman seems suspicious since Gian never had any friends, but agrees to buy him dinner and leaves him to his work. Jung-min plugs his USB drive into Jinman's computer, but brother is watching his every move through the security cameras. Back home, Jung-min uses the spyware he put on Jinman's computer to hack into Help. He gets a text saying, "Good job," and then somebody opens his apartment's front door. One of the men from before walks in with a gun, but Jung-min says he's rigged the system so they can't access it without him. They need him alive! The man puts him on the phone with the older man named Lee Young-han. Jung-min convinces him to not kill him by suggesting a plan to get Jinman. At present, he opens the video brother was talking about, and Gian sees that Jinman had tied Jung-min up in the living room. Jinman then walks into the bathroom, but the video cuts off. Jung-min puts his own USB drive into the system instead. It shows Jung-min making Jinman listen to a recording of Gian begging for help. If Jinman lets Jung-min go, then she'll be safe. Jinman makes a call to Pasin and tells him he doesn't have to pay him back. He then cuts off the rope hanging Jung-min from the ceiling and goes into the bathroom. Jung-min unties himself and follows Jinman. Inside, he finds that Jinman has killed himself in the bathtub. Gian watches the footage of her dead uncle, tears running down her face. Jung-min claims to have used a deepfake to mimic Jian's voice. He muses about how easy it was to fool Jinman. Suddenly, Gian starts laughing and tells Jung-min that Babylon, the name of the organization he's working for, will kill him as soon as he gets out of there. He is expendable to them. She suggests he make a deal with her, the only green code left, who other people with codes are bound to protect. He gets angry and puts a gun to her head, but Gian moves fast. She wraps her legs around him and fights him off, ripping her restraints in the process. She runs in between the rows of shelves and hides. Once again, Gian recalls her uncle's advice of using everything around her to save herself. Seongjo then gets a call with a change in orders. He isn't supposed to kill Gian anymore, just capture her. A row of cars turns up with more mercenaries. Inside, Gian sets a trap that makes Jung-min slip and fall, with his leg getting trapped in a loop of rope. Gian pulls the other end and has Jung-min hanging upside down. just like her uncle did. Upstairs, Minhaya asks Brother how he could have left Gian alone, but Brother says that Gian is strong enough. He then smashes a part of the wall to reveal more hidden guns and ammunition. Jinman was expecting an attack on the house. Seongjo chats with the other mercenary, who belongs to the organization named Babylon. Another truck turns up, and Seongjo gets out a small dog-like robot which can shoot and fight. A man controls it and makes it run towards Ji-an's house. Seongjo tells his men to capture Ji-an alive. Meanwhile, Brother switches on a setting that makes strong walls of steel come down on all the windows. The robot gets inside, but a similar wall comes down inside one of the hallways as well, allowing Minhai and Brother to hide behind it. The robot holds one of the walls open and allows the Babylon men to enter. Once inside, the walls close down for good. Downstairs, Gian finds a note from Jinman in the handover guide. On the one hand, he offers her an escape route where she can take on a new identity and live in peace. On the other, if she wants to join the people who are fighting to protect her, she must follow different instructions. The robot drills a hole into the wall, blocking the hallways, and then pumps gas into it. Everyone wears masks. Minha instructs Brother to open the wall, which drags the robot with it and damages it. This allows her to throw a bright light into the room to distract the men and then kill them one by one. In the meantime, Gian comes upstairs and joins Brother, both of them pulling Minhai back when she gets injured. The one surviving man tries to shoot them, but Gian throws 2 hand grenades in return. However, the man survives and makes it to the bathroom, where Minhai is being tended to by the other 2. Gian tries to fight him, but gets beaten up. The man, named Kuma, radios Seongjo that he has Gian and is told not to kill her again. He's about to cut her face when somebody attacks him from behind, killing him. It's Pasin. Gian hugs him, but Pasin tells her that Bale is coming, the man who killed her parents. In the epilogue of A Shop for Killers, episode 5, the man named Bale watches these happenings on a screen and then orders the 2 menacing twins to go handle the situation. If you are watching this channel for the first time, hit the subscribe button and watch other episodes. Until then, it's me, Mitsubishi, signing off.